What's going on, guys? We're gonna talk about how to make $100 a day consistently as a broke kid, okay? I had this video idea actually because my roommate texted me. He said, yo, how can I make $100 a day? I was like, okay, I'll make a video on that, but he's kind of being kind of weird. Where are the markers at? I need him to actually be able to record this video because I need the SD card for this. This is the studio, guys, that we have set up. It's not focused right now, let's focus that. This is the studio, guys, this is where the magic happens, but I don't have the card for this to film in the 4K resolution that we use for the YouTube video. So we're gonna go and see where he is, because that's kind of weird. I have his location. Ooh, let's get it. Okay. We're on him. Oh, we're close, boys. So it says, guys, that he's literally right on this corner. Not really too sure what to think about that. Oh my God. Is that him? No, is that? No way. Is that him? Oh my God. That's Kai. What does that sign say? We'll do anything for $100. Oh my God. God, is that? What? Do anything for $100. Oh, right, $50. What? Wait. Oh my God. Kai. Oh my, wait, what? Now that is not how you make $100 a day, okay, guys? But in this video, wait, I don't want to say in this video. I'm just thinking about the, well, luckily for you guys, making $100 a day is not as complicated or time intensive as standing outside an intersection all day long, okay? Right off the bat, guys, the two main techniques that I'm gonna be covering in this video, you can do from the convenience of your house, okay? You don't need to, drive around all day long and go to like garage sales and buy something and flip it, cause, well,
ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, okay. These are actionable things that you can do from your own house and set up within a day if you're ambitious enough, okay? Literally. And I'm even gonna show you some of like some live examples of people I know, friends, close friends, that have messaged me saying that they're doing this and sort of break down what they're doing so that you guys can actually replicate the process and do the same thing. An extra $100 a day profit comes out to like $3,000 a month, all right? And an extra $3,000 a month is probably enough to change your life, especially if you're like a younger kid just looking to make money and trying to do something in the online space, okay? As always, guys, though, before we get into the strategies, if you find this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and make sure to stop looking at me, Nato. You weren't noticing I was typing. Let's get into this, okay? So the first the first technique, all right, to making $100 a day profit consistently, right? Because again, when we boil the numbers down, okay, I'm gonna break down the numbers and show you guys how you can almost guarantee $100 a day if you're putting out the numbers. The first method, a Shopify bot store. Now, when I say this, right, some of you guys are familiar with Shopify dropshipping, some of you may not be, but basically what Shopify is, you can set up an online store and start selling things online, okay? Now, when I say a Shopify bot store, what I mean by that is basically setting up an online store, selling something relatively high price, okay? When I say high price, I mean anywhere between like $60 to like $150. Now, you're not actually gonna be spending a lot of money on ads. The key to it, right, is we're gonna be using social media, typically Instagram. You guys can try other profiles, but the way that I know for sure that this method works is through Instagram, okay? Basically what you're doing is you make a main sort of brand Instagram account, okay? You make 3 additional Instagram accounts relating to your brand, right? Same brand name. It can be like your name _ shop. I'll show you guys examples in a second, okay? But those 3 extra Instagram accounts are gonna be basically put on automation. Now, that automation is gonna be targeting specific people and basically trying to get them to become an ambassador for your product, okay? This is why I say you wanna sell something kind of high ticket, because the automation is going to basically tell people to DM your main brand Instagram account, okay, to become an ambassador and get discounts and hookups on products. Now, Obviously, not everyone's going to do this, but again, it becomes a numbers game. So the more people that are being automated, that's why we have 3 accounts. Those 3 accounts are literally 24/7, you know, sending out comments, sending out DMs, doing whatever to try and get people to apply to become an ambassador for your store. Now, when people do that, they message you. And then you can say, hey, hey, yeah, thanks for wanting to be an ambassador. We could give you 50% off our product here. So again, guys, this is why we're selling something high ticket, is because then we can sort of offer a discount, get them to purchase it because they think, they're becoming an ambassador and repping your brand or product, and they think they're getting a steep discount, which they are. And then, but they don't know that that's your main source of revenue, right? So they think you're obviously, selling stuff online with ads and everything else, and that, that you're just hooking them up for discount, right? So my boy's store, okay, his store is literally, you guys can go to the domain audioxco.com, okay? Now what he's doing is he's selling high ticket earbuds, okay? Little like music earphones, particularly the X Buds is what I'm pulled up right now for $159.99, so $160, right? Now what he's doing, okay, is on Instagram, he has those 3 accounts. I'll throw it up on the screen here. He has those 3 accounts that are constantly reaching out to people, okay? If you don't know how to do that, there's programs. You can use a program like Jarvee. They have a 5-day free trial, so you can literally get all this stuff set up, guys, within, the first day or so, and theoretically be making money before you even have to pay for some of these other things that you're using, all right? Because the main things that you're paying for are Shopify and Jarvee, which is the automation tool, okay? Both of those things you can break even on the very first day, and then the rest of the month is profit, okay? So again, he was telling me, Sam, my friend Sam is the guy that owns this store, okay, that he was closing 2 to 3 people a day on these earphones just with that technique, okay? And he had 3 Instagram accounts running. Imagine if he had 6 or 9 that are constantly reaching out to people. When you're using Jarvee, you'll probably set up, auto likes, auto DMs, auto comments, and mass story views, okay? Those are gonna be sort of like your main tools that you're using to draw people into your brand and get them to, reach out to your store and do that. But it's fairly easy, guys. So again, the key to it is just setting up a simple store. Again, you can use this store as an example, okay? And just, I would honestly pick a different product, but again, it's not hard to find something super easy to sell. For example, we can go to his store right here, go to the product X Buds. The very first picture, I can right click, search Google for image, okay? Then when it's actually doing that, what I can do is also type in AliExpress here, so I can also find it on AliExpress. Okay, so we're on this store right now, and as you can see, they have a bunch of different headphones. Pretty cheap too. As you can see, like this is only $13.99, and he has it listed for $160. Now, $160, obviously, if he gives like a 50% off discount, then that's like $80 that they're actually paying. It only costs him $13. That's like $60 in profit, guys. So even just one of those a day is $60. 2 of those a day is already $120 a day in profit, okay? And again, you can have this automated, like really, really dialed down and automated, just by again, having those 3 Instagram accounts that are constantly on automation, okay? Pushing them to like a main, more professional looking brand Instagram account, all right? Now, if you really want to automate it, you can get a VA to respond to all the DMs and just send basically that sort of automated message that just says, hey, thanks for wanting to apply. You can use this discount code here, and I would kind of change it up just to make it make them feel kind of special, and just be like, once you use the discount and receive the product, feel free to like take some photos with it and share them with us so that we can share it, with all our other customers or something like that, just so that they feel more encouraged to, one, purchase it, and then think that there's like more stuff afterwards, if that makes sense, okay? Once you understand that kind of process, you can go the extra step and actually go into the Shopify App Store and download an affiliate tracking platform or program, app, whatever you want to call it, which actually gives users a custom URL or domain, custom link basically, that they can refer people to their stores. Bikini companies do it, blanket companies do it. They can get a lot of girls on Instagram to just put a link in their bio that just says, hey, I'm a brand ambassador for this, use my code for like 10% off or something. So you can do that as well to kind of bring in more organic traffic. At that point, you're gonna be making more than $100 a day. But if you're just trying to break $100 a day, guys, this is a pretty strong method that works consistently. Again, it's just a numbers game. And then this next step, we're breaking down the numbers even more so I can show you guys that it really is doable, okay? So the next thing I wanna do, right, this one, so obviously if you're not familiar with Shopify, if you haven't made a lot of websites before, or that's just not your forte, this other method might be. Now, this one you can do on either Twitter or Instagram. There's pros and cons to both. I'll break that down in a second. But the key to it, guys, is basically starting up an Instagram page that literally just reposts content from other pages. Now, when I say that, what I've seen successful pages do, that are trying to do this, they start like a business page, a business motivational page, an e-commerce tips page, like something that's fairly niche down, okay, that provides value, and that you can find other pages that are already providing value. Then you can use Jarvee, again, this automation tool, to actually repost post from the accounts that you select onto your own page, okay? And you can change the captions, you can change your call to action, everything. And all you're doing is reposting hella. So you might have, Jarvee set up to track like 20 different accounts that are always posting tips and, get notified. So like Jarvee will know when one of those accounts posts. Then it'll take that post and post it on your profile. You can set it up so that, your caption just says like, what are your thoughts, ? And then have a call to action to your link in bio. Now, you're doing all of this just to drive traffic to that link in your Instagram bio, all right? Now, what that link in your Instagram bio is doing is selling like a $10 ebook or a $25 ebook, anything in between $10 and $25, okay? That is going to be sort of like your sweet spot to making $100 a day profit. Now, again, if we break down the numbers, okay? So say we're selling a $25 product, we just need to sell 4 of those a day, all right, to make $100 a day. Now, let's assume we have a 1% conversion rate. A 1% conversion rate means that we need 100 visitors, like 100 people to click that link so that we get 1 sale, okay? Take a step back. Again, guys, we're just breaking down the numbers so I can show you guys like it really is doable if you just apply yourself, okay? 100 visitors on that link or 100 clicks gets you a sale. So how do we get 100 visitors to your Instagram page, okay? Assuming a 2% click-through rate, which is, fairly average, that means we need to have... Sorry, I did the math in my notes, so I'm just trying to explain this. So yeah, assuming a 2% click-through rate means 100 Instagram viewers on your profile. So 100 people come to your profile, 2 of them will actually click the link in your bio. That might not sound a lot, but we can step it up. 5,000 Instagram people viewing your profile will get you 100 people to add 100 visitors to that link, okay? So how do we get 5,000 Instagram viewers per day to see that, okay? If that makes sense. Again, these numbers are very conservative. I'd expect them to be higher, but I'm just doing the very, very kind of base level sort of metrics just so that we can kind of get a conservative estimate of this, all right? Now, if we use the mass story viewer tool on Jarvee, okay, we can have that program view up to 1 million stories per day, okay? Because right now there's no limitation on Instagram to actually do that. So a lot of people are just literally viewing 1 million stories a day. Now, if 1% of those people see and view your profile, okay, again, we're just assuming 1% of those people actually look through their stories and they're like, oh, who's this person? Or who's this profile? Like, I don't follow them. They don't follow me. So why did they see my story? They'll click your profile. 500 likes per day also. So if you have auto likes on, set it up doing like 500 likes a day. That's 50 views to your profile as well. Yeah, like a 10% rate of people just like liking your post and you click on it and just say like, oh, who's this, right? So again, all of this can be automated to a point where you literally have to do nothing. Yeah, literally nothing. So yeah, if you can do that and post minimum, 3 times a day, I would honestly do more. You can do more just because it is all automated. So you can probably scale up to like 10, 20 posts a day. Just start bringing in people. And that's not even including like hashtags or anything else that can bring in more organic traffic. But yeah, guys, that's just bringing people to an Instagram page and having them buy something because they think it's valuable. Like, oh, this page is just curating a bunch of, e-commerce or business tips. I'm going to buy this PDF because, I'm in the space. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to do e-commerce. I'm trying to do business, right? So it really just comes down to just numbers, guys. Again, these are the 2 simplest ways to make $100 that I could sort of like think of and find people that are actually doing this consistently and profitably. These might not be sort of your preferred routes, but again, if you're just trying to make $100 a day and you want it on autopilot and you don't want to do a lot of work after setting things up, these 2 routes will get you there. You can even make it a little bit more complex if you instead of having a $10, $25 ebook for sale in your link in bio, you could have a free lead magnet, build up a fat email list, and then be emailing or have a sort of like an email sequence built out that encourages them to buy something for more money, which could pay off in the long run, okay? But that does require a little more upfront work and a little bit more, I guess, experience and know-how to do that. If you're just a brand, if you're just a kid, has no idea what the hell we're doing online, or you really just want to make $100, then I'd go the simplest route that would get your feet wet in the space and get some money in your bank account. Yeah, that is really it, guys. But yeah, so those are the kind of the 2 methods that I wanted to bring up, right? So again, the Twitter IG bots. Again, if you're doing this on Twitter as well, you can use a program like Buffer. It's simpler because a lot of Instagram pages are like doing watermarks and stuff, so you just have to say that you're curating those posts instead of like, oh, we're making all these posts. On Twitter, you don't have to do that, right? You can literally have it synced where like you're following certain people on Twitter that are tweeting business stuff or e-commerce things, and you're just taking those tweets and it just reposts under your own account, and then you're driving traffic to a link in bio. Same exact process, guys. Very simple. Honestly, Twitter might be more simple, but Instagram is a bigger market. Okay, so live and learn. Now, those are the two things, guys. So again, the Twitter IG bot, sort of like theme page, curation page to sell a paid PDF or paid ebook, and then the Shopify bot store, guys. Both of those things, I know people making a lot more money. I know people doing Shopify bot stores making $30,000 a month just because they have like 20 bots running for every single one of their stores. That's a really big process, but it is doable, okay, guys? So if you just want to make $100 a day, it's not that complicated, guys. It just requires a little bit of grit in the front, or like just up front, and you know, you can be cruising pretty well once it's all set up and going. Just very little maintenance every single day. Okay, so I hope you guys learned something. These are just, I wanted to bring up kind of unique ways to make money online, just because I haven't heard people really talk about this stuff too much. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that bit in the beginning. I want to do something a little bit different for the video, just because I'm trying to switch up videos, guys, and just make cooler videos, I guess, or just more interesting topics and stuff. But these were just two things that I thought were interesting and unique and haven't been discussed. So yeah, guys, that is the video. If you learned something or found this helpful, yeah, make sure to leave a like, guys. Make sure to comment. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're trying to get into like e-commerce and, you know, selling things online and scaling up to, you know, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 a month, and learn the process of selling things online, we do have the program, link in bio. You guys can hop in, join the community. Got a bunch of us there. We'll see you guys inside. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, take care. Peace.